Okay, so
Dare to play.
not yesterday, when I last played, I had to have my boyfriend come in and beat one of the puzzles for me. Because it's one of those slidey puzzles I can't do. I'm not good at them at all, and I have zero patience for them because they frustrate me. But he did beat it for me in a decent...
Hi, I'm Nancy Drew.
Shut up, Nancy.
This is my...
Okay. And so we can progress now. And I also noticed while watching my video while I was editing it that I forgot that I had a key for the library. So we can go check out the library because I forgot I had a key for it. So let's load. Okay. 6 circle KS. So. Oh no. Guess what? Guess what? What happened to what happened? My webcam. Okay. It's not done. Crap. I might have to ask him for help on this again. Because I forgot to save. I forgot to save. No. No, I gotta tell him. I gotta tell him. Hold on. Ryan, you have puzzle to get from me? This game only saves when you save it, and I did not save it, so it's not done. You wanna do it right now? You're gonna be on the string. Okay.
Hello, everybody. I am Premium Meat. Okay. You do this. Okay, that's what it looks like. Okay. I think I forgot again what it looks like.
I can help you with 15 feet. Oh. Oh my god. He is a genius. And I'm bad at those puzzles. Oh my god. There's a cord wrapped around me. Okay. Now, we're on to something. We can go to the library and figure out what this says, because I did read it last night, but not last night, the night before, but I did forget. Because it didn't matter to me at the time, because I was like, I will just look at it when I'm playing. I didn't save. School computer, login name, Eloise Drew, password Wise Elder. Okay, I have a pencil. I'm gonna start taking notes, because I'm gonna forget everything. So, login. I don't have to come back just for this. And password. Login is Eloise Drew, and it's Oh, wise elder, all caps. Hopefully no spaces. It'd be weird. Okay, we're gonna save. I'm not sitting right. There's like something behind me on the chair. And it's making me sit weird. Let's adjust. And scooch. Okay. We're gonna save. Yes. Exit. Exit. Save. Sure. Alright, we're gonna save as don't mess up this time. Save. Okay. Should be nothing else in here. Okay. Hopefully I didn't miss any clues or anything. And we're all good. Okay. I think we're good. Turn, 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 turn. Then we'll go to the school. We'll try to go to the library. No, reverse. Yeah, anything to say?
Bye.
See you later, Nancy.
Not for now, he doesn't.
Why all the questions? What's going on with you, Nancy?
Okay, well, relax.
I'll let you go.
I just got back in the game.
Bye.
I'm just checking out. Nothing's going on with me. I'm not a detective or anything. I'm gonna check out all that stuff too. Did I look at this before? This doesn't feel like any shiny quarters. No? Any shiny things? Okay, no. And we will... I gotta find the library. Down this way. Library? Yep. Paseo del... How do you say it again? Paseo? Something. Okay. Inventory. It's the library key. What other thing do I have? My case file. My case file. Don't need that. So I just got the keys. Can I look around me? Okay. Monday to Thursday, 8 to 4 and 8 to 6. Okay. It's a lot to explore here, it feels like. Let's put our detective... Oh my god, the music scared me. Put our detective caps on. Okay, we'll go here. And nothing to see, nothing to look at. And keep walking. This looks weird. Study tips and secrets. Uncovering the riddle within. The secrets of Candlelight Inn. Visitor's Guide to Paseo del Mar. Reading between the lines. The heart of solving mystery. The art of solving the heart. The criminal justice system. This book doesn't have a title. Inside the criminal mind, an insider's view of the life behind bars. Breaking the code. Something shadows. I don't know. I couldn't read this one either if I wanted to. Introduction to Ichido. This is a interesting picture, and it feels a little bit not politically correct, I will say. But whatever. We'll just move on, I guess. Ichido is an ancient, extremely simple yet highly effective form of hand-to-hand combat. Although it is in truth nothing more than a repertoire of 9 distinct, precisely delivered offensive blows, Ichido can, when executed by a master, vanquish a foe in seconds. Is that how Jake died? Feels like it. That's why we'd be reading this. Ichido has never enjoyed great popularity, largely because the Ichi practitioner is required to precede each move with a specific verbal salute or a chi cry. I wonder who in this school knows that technique? Once an adversary learns which chi cry precedes what blow, he of course can respond to each chi cry with the appropriate block and thus defend himself indefinitely. Nevertheless, Ichido is still learned and practiced with great enthusiasm by people with a passion for power and a taste for novelty. Attack stance. Up left. Hands forward, raise. I don't need to feel like I need to read the forms. But attack stance. Up left attack. Up right attack. Up center. Unless am I gonna have to do this? This is my study time. Mid left attack. Mid right attack. Mid center attack. Low left attack. Low right attack. Low center attack. Who is this man? Who is this? What's with the hair? And the fake mustache that looks like a sensor bar? Thank you, Wave Runner. Wave Runner. Thank you, Wave Runner, for the follow. I really appreciate it. But who is it? He's got like a sensor bar for a mustache. I don't understand. Okay, I don't think there's any more books here. Oh, The Truth is in Here. I want to read that book. Drow Road, Temi. That is. Is that a clue? Because that is not. To Warren Dale's. It feels like I want to decode it, but I don't know if it's just in a different language. Clue. A clue. And a clue. Suspects and. Okay, this is definitely a clue. I'm not the best at decoding words. Like, what is this? Drow Road. Okay, let's go backwards, because I was clue and a clue. Suspects and a clue. A suspect. Suspects or suspect? Suspect. A suspect and a clue. 2. This could be salad. Not really. Sailed. Deals. Deals to a suspect and a clue, maybe? Wherein? Newer. Time to. So something, a something, time to. A. Something time to. Dude, this is. Okay, the music needs to calm down. It's starting to make me anxious. I feel like I'm being hunted. Like I'm gonna have a death scene right now. I hope not. Okay. I don't really feel like this is important. It might just be a little Easter egg clue. Maybe I'll come back to it at some point. Because I don't know what that says. Unusual myths and superstitions. Mind over matter. I need to get like one of those decoding things that takes a word and shows you all the words it could be. But this should be easy because I could just do one word at a time. Because what's Drow Road? Drow Road. It's so long. A something time. I gotta stop. It's taking me over. Okay. Sharpening your observation skills. Great detectives of the 20th century. Gem identification. I don't know why this would be important to me. Gemstones include a name and number of crystalline rocks, which when cut and polished can be used as jewelry. I don't really care. Quartz. Okay. We know there's a book that does this. I'm not going to read everything until it becomes necessary, because I don't know if it is going to become necessary. But if it does, we'll come back and we'll look at it. Unlocking the truth through forensic evidence, analyzing suspects and suspicions. Can I read this book? Who to believe? Okay. No, that's the same one. Same one. Any other books? I doubt it. think we're good on this aisle. Another aisle. So many clues, and my brain struggles. Secrets and symbols. Religious relics of Venice. Oh my lord! It's a lot of reading. Throughout the ages, the remains and intimate possessions of religious figures have been recovered, preserved, and venerated by their followers. Such items, known as relics, are particularly important in Catholicism. After Constantine facilitated the establishment of Christianity as the predominant religion of the Roman Empire in AD 312, consecrating new churches by securing and sometimes displaying the relics of saints became standard practice. Over the centuries, as cathedrals and basilisks were built and rebuilt across Europe, the relics associated with them often dictated their political as well as spiritual importance. I do not know why, when I'm reading out loud, especially on stream, my mouth just says words that I'm not reading. I'm trying. Relics were kept in a cavity inside the altar, whatever that word is, I'm not even gonna try, of a church or in a container, reliquary. More often were simply buried so they would become literary and figuratively part of the church's foundation. Reliquary with icon of the nativity of Byzantine's fame. Frame? Often a relic consisted of partial remains, sometimes a single finger or lock of hair. That's gross. Sometimes it was an item a saint had habitually worn or touched, clothes, jewelry, or even dishware. It was, and still is, not uncommon for the relics of a single saint to be in several different churches on several different continents. Okay. Saint Bernadette was exhumed after 30 years and was seemingly immune to decomposition. Yeah, that stuff never seems to be true. The bodies of some saints seem miraculously immune to decomposition. These incorruptibles can still be seen in churches throughout Europe. Yeah, I heard about one and they just like put a mask on him. He like did decompose, but they're just lying about it. Lying in a state in glass sepulchres, their natural appearance belying the fact that they died centuries earlier. What follows is a survey of the relics that can be found in modern-day Venice. Is this like a history lesson or is this relevant? Because if it's relevant, I'm curious. Like, was this like a cult killing? But if it's not relevant, then I'm just, you know, I'll take learning. It's interesting. I like history. I just want to know how relevant this is to my situation. About some of them, much is known. About most of them, little is known. The history of many of them is frustrating, mismatch of fact and fancy, but none of the relics ended up where they are by accident. Someone sometime believed they were sacred and went to great lengths to preserve them against the unrelenting onslaught of time and human forgetfulness. I will say, it is a little hard to read with this music behind me. It's making me so anxious. I hear like a ta-da. Okay, yeah, give me the other spooky music. I'm much more comfortable with that. St. Mark's Basilica in Venice. Not surprisingly, the remains of St. Mark the Evangelist are buried in St. Mark's Basilica. Famous for writing the earliest of the 4 Gospels in the New Testament, Mark spread the gospel as well, traveling great distances to preach, eventually founding a church in Alexandria, Egypt. When he died, his remains were enshrined at the church he had founded. The city of Venice at the time did not exist. But by 1828, Venice not only existed, it was looking for a way to demonstrate its independence from both Rome and Byzantium. That sounds like a something that belongs on the periodic table. And to be recognized as the major commercial and cultural center, it was well on its way to becoming, consequently, a group of Venetian merchants obtained the body of St. Mark, translating it from Alexandria to the chapel of the Doge. The first presence of Dogecoin. The secular ruler of Venice. Some accounts say that merchants purchased the remains, but it's far more likely they stole them. The city rationalized its actions by recounting a story in which St. Mark was... Oh, another raid! This is my second ever raid. Welcome everyone to my stream. Hi, La Candy Graham. Thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. Well, welcome everyone. We're just... well, I'm good. I guess I'm reading some history about stuff in Venice. Yeah, I am. I am enjoying it. It's, I played one when I was a kid, and I've always wanted to go back and play them, so I decided that I'm gonna start streaming them in order of, game number. So, first game, and we're gonna keep going until we play all of them. Yeah, I'm enjoying it, although I made a mistake and picked Senior Detective, and I think it's gonna be a struggle for me. Because it's a little harder than I thought. But we're gonna push through and we're gonna learn our lesson. Because if it's too hard, next game, we're going Junior Detective. I'll take the easier mode. Yeah. Yeah, I think I've learned my lesson. I think we're going Junior Detective from now on. But now I'm stuck. I'm not going back. We're gonna stick through Senior for this one, even if I have to cheat a little bit and look for help if I need it. But next time, Junior. Okay, well, I'm gonna get back to reading this, so... Well, Anaya Falcon, you are a stronger player than me, probably. Maybe I'm just not a very good detective. Okay, well, I'm gonna get back to reading this so we can look for more clues. Hopefully it's enjoyable enough for you guys. I'm not the most experienced streamer, but I try. So where was I? An angel reportedly appeared to him and said, "Be at peace here," as in, don't be afraid of the storm. The Venetians, however, claimed the angel meant rest here, as in, be buried and rest eternally here, in honor of his city's new patron saint. The Doggy, rebuilt and expanded his chapel, which eventually became the Grand Basilica it is today, and the city of Venice basked in its newfound status as the guardian and protector of one of the greatest figures in the history of Christianity. The Relic of St. Theodore. How long is this book? Oh my god, it's so long. Alright, we'll try to get through it. I'll read fast. Okay, a lot of Candy Graham. Thanks for joining. I really appreciate the follows and the raid. And you're welcome back anytime. I stream Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. So, you're welcome back whenever. Two columns built in the 12th century flank the Piazzetta of the Piazza San Marco. I am not made for reading these words, I swear. This game's trying to call me out right now for my bad pronunciation. Atop one is the winged lion, symbol of St. Mark the Evangelist. Atop the other is a man standing on a crocodile, symbol of Egypt. This is St. Theodore of Amasya, the original patron saint of Venice. As Christianity spread throughout Europe, in the Middle East following the Edict of Constantine, it was common for cities to attain the relics of a particular saint, then dedicate the city to their protection. In return, that saint would guard the city. For their patron saint, the Byzantine officials who founded Venice chose St. Theodore, a young soldier who was martyred for his Christian beliefs in AD 306, in Amasya, a city in what is now Turkey. By the 9th century, however, Venetian officials considered Theodore to be an Eastern saint, one more closely associated with Byzantium than Roman, lacking in star power. He wasn't a Kim Kardashian, is what we're saying here. And so when St. Mark relics were translated to Venice in 1828, the relics of St. Theodore were quietly removed from the Doge's chapel and forgotten. His body is said to have been translated to the church which bears his name in Constantinople, while his head is in I don't know how to say that. Gaeta, Italy, but it is unclear whether these are the same relics that were once enshrined in Venice. The chalice of St. Gerus. It's like the cup of life, whatever you call it. The Holy Grail. Yeah, the Holy Grail. Gervas and his twin brother Protas were the sons of two Christian martyrs in Milan. They too were martyred for their faith, probably when Marcus Aurelius was the Roman emperor. Little else is known about their lives. It is the way in which their relics were discovered that made them truly remarkable. 386, St. Ambrose needed relics in order to consecrate his new basilica in Milan. Heeding what he had seen in a dream, he started digging in a cemetery outside the city. and there found the remains of Saint Gervais and Saint Protais. I really hope I'm saying those names right, because they feel similar, but they could be completely different. Protais, Gervais and Protais. The relics were moved to his basilica and buried there, and the twins became the patron saints of Milan. But the story wasn't over. In the grave with Saint Gervais was the cup he and his brother had presumably shared while growing up. It's weird. They just had I guess, I mean, maybe they were poor, so they had one cup, but just think about it, like, we have this one, like, really cool cup we just both share. Undoubtedly placed in the grave by a friend or relative, the cup was quite plain, most likely made of tin. Oh, so it wasn't fancy. I was just going based off the picture in the previous page. With the letter P awkwardly scratched into the metal on one side and the letter G on the other. At least that's what the cup looked like when it was removed from the grave. Legend has it that upon exposure to the sun, the cup was miraculously transformed into a majestic, solid gold. The longer I read out loud, the more my lips go blah, 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 and I start just messing up words. Jewel-encrusted chalice. The twins' initials were still on it, only now they were precisely drawn patterns of gleaming precious stones. There was no record that the chalice of Saint Gervais was ever placed on display in the Basilica Sant Ambrogio in Milan, which means it was either given away or more likely stolen soon after its discovery. Or it didn't exist. More than 1,000 years later, the chalice surfaced in Assisi when it was used to pay off a debt. Oh, so it did exist. It eventually fell into the hands of a priest who realized what it was, and in 1708 presented it to the Convent of Saint Gervais in Venice. For 300 years, the nuns there have watched over their beloved relic. While the Convent is closed to the public, it's possible, though, extremely difficult for people who have a demonstrable interest in art or history to arrange for a private viewing of the chalice. It makes me question its validity, though, because so many of those religious things are just not valid. Fun word problems. That's an interesting book for fun word problems. It's huge. There must be a lot of fun word problems. Straight monsters? Okay. Why? Why am I reading a book about monsters? Since ancient times, the cunning savagery of wolves has both terrified and awed the humans with whom they came into contact. In Europe, where wolves were a constant threat to livestock and allegedly to small children and lone travelers, legends as to their evil viciousness became widespread. Predictably, one of these legends involved humans who could transform themselves into wolves. These creatures were called werewolves. Were means man, and the transformation came to be known as lycanthropy. The symptoms of lycanthropy. Descriptions of werewolves and of transformation process. Okay, if I was a werewolf, if I turned into this werewolf, I would enjoy it. Look at him. That's adorable. Some lycanthropes assumed the precise appearance of a wolf, others turned into something that was half human, half beast. Sometimes the change was permanent, sometimes lycanthropes could change form at will. Sometimes environmental factors brought about the transformation. The symptoms and duration of a werewolf's condition depended entirely upon the curse that initiated that particular case of lycanthropy. In general, victims who were destined to alter their form permanently usually appeared pale. Fatigue was a frequent complaint, as well as weak vision, a dry tongue, and constant thirst. Oh my god, I think I'm a werewolf. These symptoms usually accompanied or were soon followed by hair growth, especially in the face or hands. Fingernails grew long, and the eyes gradually changed shape and color. That's Nancy Drew as a werewolf. The victim's personalities also changed. He or she became increasingly ill-tempered and aggressive. As the transformation grew more apparent, the victims usually went into hiding, returning to society only to satisfy its newfound appetite for human flesh. Oh, I like that picture. It's very artistic. For temporary victims who could change their appearance at will, or who were involuntarily transformed by the sound of a wolf's nocturnal howl, or by a full moon. Man, you better move to a city if it's just a howl. You'll be fine. Lycanthropic symptoms occurred not over time, but quickly, almost instantaneously. That looks more like a monkey than a wolf. They were forced to assume human form, again at sunrise, either by shedding their hair, claws, and fangs, or by taking out their skin and hiding it intact. Ew. Such a lycanthrope would reportedly suffer the same fate as it shed its skin. If it was found and destroyed, the werewolf would likewise be destroyed. According to the legend, those who voluntarily become werewolves obtain the ability to change their form through sorcery. Involuntary lycanthropes were people who have been cursed by someone they had wronged or had been bitten by or born to a werewolf. Since there was no cure, and since most werewolves were thought to be immortal, These unfortunate beings were compelled to lead dark, desperate lives until they were felled by a fatal wound to the brain or heart. That they could only be destroyed by a silver bullet is a modern embellishment. Oh, okay. Well, they're easy to kill, I guess. Why? The reason for lycanthropy. Is this a tiger lycanthrope? Kinda suck to have those kind of hands. You know? If you're gonna be a tiger, I wanted at least a cool paws, you know? Psychology plays a significant role in lycanthropy. Wanting to imitate, if not actually become, the thing or person that one fears the most seems to be part of human nature. Far from being a universal phenomenon, werewolves are unknown in regions where there are no wolves. Instead, people spread tales of were-bears, or were-tigers, or were-crocodiles, whichever animal is most feared. The old saying, if you can't beat 'em, join 'em, goes a long way in explaining the source and longevity of many monster legends. More important, throughout history, there have been instances of people who actually were werewolves. In their own minds, at least, convinced that they had been cursed, they presented all the physical symptoms of lycanthropy and often behaved violently, because they fully believed that they had become werewolves. They acted like werewolves. As a result, the people around them treated them like werewolves, which only reinforced their delusions, thus trapping them in a vicious cycle. Oh dang, he has a spear, but he ain't using it. He's gonna club him. He said, this is my walking stick. It's gonna help me lunge at you, but I'm not using it. This psychological disorder was no doubt prevalent in the Middle Ages, when belief in sorcery, curses, and creatures such as werewolves were commonplace. The power of suggestion cannot be underestimated, especially in places where education is minimal and superstition passes for truth. Instances of lycanthropic disorders are rare in modern times, although it is possible that many cases go unreported due to misdiagnosis or familial embarrassment. For research, psychologists such as myself, information gathering is a never-ending process. If you believe you know someone who has undergone a lycanthropic metamorphosis, please contact me. Well, it seems like this person's like, I'm writing on the fiction, but let me know. You know anyone? Because they're looking for the real thing. That's what I think. No more books, I don't think. Unless... yeah, no more books. Next aisle. No, not next aisle. We're just gonna turn. Okay. Good, because that's a lot of reading. Anything on the desks? I was like, why is no one in the library? Duh, it's closed. I'm in here. I'll go up the stairs in a minute. I don't want to miss anything, but there's like so many places I can click. Oh no, stop doing that music. You make me feel like I'm gonna die. Sports today. The race to the finish line. The real home team advantage. Managing stress for competition. Why would I be looking at this? What is the relevance? Oh, the insanity of steroid abuse. I guess we're gonna learn about steroid abuse now. Never mind. We're gonna do a lot of reading now. Anabolic steroids are drugs used to enhance athletic performance. Okay, guys, today this is a learning stream. Because apparently the library is gonna have a lot of reading, and I gotta read it all. Because I don't know what's important and what's not. Anything to help me with the clues later on, we gotta read everything. So we're learning about ancient Italian relics in tombs for saints, monsters like lycanthropy, and now steroid abuse. Well, I don't know what's next. We're covering all bases. Anabolic steroids are drugs used to enhance athletic performance and build muscle mass. They are virtually all derivatives of the testosterone or substances which promote the overproduction of testosterone in primates. In America, anabolic steroids are classed as a controlled substance in possession of even small amounts of hectanol or human growth hormone and can land a dealer in jail. Yet steroid use has doubled and redoubled in the American fitness scene over the last 20 years. What is the attraction? I know what it is. Big muscles. Big muscles. Why would a star, amateur, or professional athletic risk jail time for possession? Because many people think they can get that little bit of extra performance if they take this stuff. Peer pressure among college and even high school athletic teams is another reason. If everyone on the team is taking the drugs, you have to as well to keep up. Because the early gains from anabolic steroid use are awesome. It's like it's promoting it. It's like, well, we gotta admit, the gains are awesome. But there are no shortcuts to athletic excellence. The psychological side effects are terrible. Liver damage, heart disease, and impotence are just a few problems. Low body fat levels encountered with heavy steroid use are unhealthy. In addition, though anabolic steroids grow at a fast rate, they don't change the composition of the connective tissue nor the heaviness of the bones. That's why the muscles are stronger, the support systems for them are not, so injury is often the result. Dang. Any more magazines? No, I just had to read about steroids. Did Jake die from steroid use? That's cute. That looks like Nancy Drew fan art. This makes me think of the Mad Hatter. Like a girl version. Oh, tell me that's not Nancy Drew. Right there. Which means that probably is. That doesn't really look like Nancy Drew. It might be a reference though, I just don't know. This reminds me of the Nancy Drew Kids series I used to read as a kid. Little kid Nancy Drew. Nancy and Ned. I can't see those very well, but very cute. Nancy, is that you? Okay, anything? Yes. Oh God, now we're hitting the encyclopedias. Which letter will we read? H. Harry Houdini. Born in 1874. Well, just everything. Born in 1874 in Budapest, Hungary, under the name of Eric Wise, Houdini's family soon moved to Appleton, Wisconsin. No way. From there, at the age of 12, Houdini ran away from home. By the age of 13, he had reunited with his family in New York City and began performing. Man, that's a big time jump. He ran away from home and just happened to, like, how did he get to New York City with his family? He began performing magic card tricks, under his original stage name, Eric the Great. In the course of his illustrious 33-year career, Houdini escaped from prison cells, handcuffs, leg irons, straitjackets, packing crates, milk cans, coffins, and St. Louis Tycoon. J.J. Thompson's infamous Watery Grave, in addition to being the greatest escape artist of all time, Houdini was also a master of illusion. In 1918, at the Hippodrome in New York City, he made an elephant disappear on stage, and according to Houdini, the elephant Jenny weighed 10,000 pounds. His brilliant skill and ability to baffle and amaze an audience remains unsurpassed to this day. My nose is like a dog hair or something tickling me somewhere. That's cool. Thank you, Harry Houdini, for the lesson. So there's that one, and is this one? It is. Ah, Explorer. Which letter are we doing? S. Applegate. Lizzie Applegate does not start with an S. Doesn't even have an S in it. Unless you could pronounce her name Lissy. Well loved by San Franciscans, both for her cultural and humanitarian contributions, Lizzie Applegate was a talented actress and songwriter who began her career entertaining miners at local gold camps. In 1880, Lizzie wrote and starred in the tremendously successful play The Bandit's Treasure, whose cast included Norma Dentfin, Lenore Scost, and Pam Dory. This initial success was followed by the string of other hits including The Riddle of the Chinese Box, The Fire in the Phoenix Eye, and Rainbow's Gold. I've almost determined that these cannot all have relevance, but I don't know what else to do. I can't miss anything. That seems important though. So I have. Oh, no way. Okay. There's a keypad that I thought looked like it had Braille. I remember from last time. The question is, I don't know the code. I don't know the password. I need to learn the password and then come and figure what it is in Braille and then do it. But now we know. See, this is why I had to look at all the books. I don't know if I necessarily have to read all the books. Like, I'm not going to read that. But, okay, that's a good clue. That is a good clue. This is why we gotta check everything. Okay, keep turning. See what's on the other side. We're gonna go to the desk. I if I can. Shane the Shane. It looks like it says Shane the Discovery of Reading. Share. It's share. I was like, I can't say that. Can I go to the desk? It feels like an important area I want to go up to, but apparently not. Go back over here. Oh. Maps. Any maps? Okay. Oh crap. This is important. NAL3. Let me just write that down. Because I know there was one that was like, do the letters up, down, left, right, or something. So I'm gonna write this down. I'm gonna write down maps, NAL3. So we'll go find one of the clues. Maybe they'll have the NAL3 on it. That's on those little billboard things. And then I can come back and look at this, and maybe it will reveal something to me. Okay. Go back up there. Anything else? No, just the one. Okay. See? Maybe we're making progress now. We just need to go into the library. Okay, back this way. Reference desk? Okay. Is there, like, anything? Or am I just here for no reason? Okay, let's really look. Any red? Any red? Nothing? Nothing? Nothing. See, see, sometimes I feel like I hear footsteps in my left ear. It freaks me out. I can come up to the reference desk, but I guess it's not important. I do have a computer password, though. Catalog search. What do I search for? Drugs. Okay. Dude, I don't know. Jake? No, you frickin'. Dude, I can search for it. What would be relevant? Eloise. Werewolves. Paper. Okay. There's a computer I can, like, log into at some point. But apparently it's not these ones. I can just search all of them. Apparently. Anything on these tables important? Nope. Oh no, I'm gonna have to go upstairs. I'm gonna have to read more books. God dang it. Probably. Oh my lord. Now I'm getting a little scared, guys. Oh, you're jump scaring me. I don't even know what that was. Was someone breaking into the library? Did I miss them? You stay there. I was at the gym. Have I never been over here? Maybe in the women's locker room? I don't think I've ever been over here. Crane School of Self-Defense. Okay. Get a jump on education. Okay. Just like that one thing. Oh! Oh! There's another clue about this that said grape, orange, cool or something like that. Let's try that.
Great, you broke it.
Why are you yelling at me? Ugh.
Nice one.
Shut up. Okay. Maybe I broke it.
I can't hear you with the alarm going on.
Great, now I can't talk to him.
Good job, Nancy. Better tell Connie to come fix it.
Alright, I'll go tell Connie to come fix it. Sorry. Okay? Student Union. Connie.
Hey, Nancy, need something?
Yes. I broke it. And also, that guy was yelling at me. And it wasn't very nice, because I didn't mean to. Again? This is the first time this has happened.
Someone set off the alarm on the
Also, it
soda
was
machine
me.
again.
I did it.
I'll be right back.
Oh! I was supposed to set it up. I think I did the password right, because I need to go in this office. I was exploring the library, but now we're doing this. We're jumping the shark here. Okay. CLD2. Is that the only important thing here? It apparently is. Don't know what it means. Okay. Someone left a plate in the microwave. It's not good behavior. I have a password, don't I? Okay. Eloise, Drew, and O. I expected it to be starred out because it's a password, and it's not. O Wise Elder. Okay, there is spaces. Eloise. Stop doing that. Make me nervous. O Wise Elder. Okay, passwords don't have spaces. Okay, yeah, I'm writing these down because I'm not gonna do the thing with what's her name 50 million times. Okay. Give me a minute while I write these passwords down. For what they are, I do not know. Cafeteria is just name, which is a weird password. No. It's Apple. With Apple spelled wrong. Appel. And then athletic supply. I'm sorry, I'm not a faster writer. I'm trying. His name. Maintenance room. I think the maintenance room is the one with the braille. They might all have braille. That's why these are so short. Note. That works for me. Now we're cooking. Nurse's office. Is clock. And so many, man. Principal's office. I could just take a picture, but the reason I don't is this helps me remember, and seeing it on my desk also helps me remember that I have the clue. Otherwise, I just forget stuff. I have a terrible memory. Draw. School store. Let's write store. Is read. If you guys can hear those beeps, it's from my fiance playing Xbox in the living room. The notifications show up on the computer too. So you can hear it every time he gets an achievement. What? What was that? What? I don't have the internet open. What was that? And now no music is playing? No music has ever not played. Have I been caught? So copier is work. And it's in the teacher's lounge. So I should be able to use it. Let me just turn around. See, here's the music again. What happened? That was the weirdest thing I've ever experienced in my life. I'm about to do the password again. Okay. Eloise, Drew, O, Wise, Elder. What a strange password. Okay. So from this we know the video lock door is broken. The lock is broken. You should be able to get into that door. Wherever that is. Maybe? I don't know. Check ADA requirements for doors. Call Dylan HVAC for boiler service. Change password to boiler room door. Okay. Don't know what that helps me with. Okay. Oh no. God dang it. The game is... That sounded so much like someone banging on the door. This game scares me for, like, literally no reason. It's the constant suspenseful music in my ears. Can we say that for when things are a little more tense, please? You get it stopping. Did I spell it wrong? Oh, it's because I put a freaking space there. Is that good enough? Thank you. Stop scaring me! Please! Okay, I'm printing a security report. Eloise, we need to find a replacement for Jake Rogers for bulletin board duty. So, was Jake doing the bulletin boards? Please send me a list of candidates you recommend for this duty. Not available, okay. Okay. Cycling is empty. So, I can check more people's stuff when I find their passwords. Okay, quarter. Oh, another quarter. Dang, quarters everywhere. No, I know. Yeah, no. I didn't know the mouse was gonna do that. Okay. Oh, suspenseful computer adventure. Okay. T. Atanata. Second shift. 5:15, lights left on in the library, sent email to Eloise Drew. 6 p.m., all outer entrance doors checked and locked. Backpack belonging to Connie Watson found in the student union. Placed in lost and found. Several outside security lights are out. Work order submitted. Toolbox from Dylan HVAC service left in boiler room. Left note with maintenance. 7 p.m., patrolled outside grounds on foot. Dumpsters by cafeteria were not properly secured. Several raccoons in the area. I've sent several notes to kitchen staff to secure dumpsters. This needs to be addressed. 8:05 p.m. Observed young man peering through school entrance doorway. He identified himself as an exchange student and was trying to retrieve his homework. So that was, Hal. I let him in and escorted him to his locker and escorted him out of the building. At approximately 8:30, I overheard two individuals arguing outside Geyser Gym. When I approached them, two males ran down Rutherford Street. The first male was approximately 5'5" 120 pounds, red hair. Looks like that guy I saw in the hall was yelling at me. He wore green windbreaker and jeans. The second male was 15 to 18 years old and wore a football jersey. That might have been the other guy. I don't know. Their faces all blend together to me. Until I got to talk to him, and then I kind of know with the number 8 or a 0 on it. So when I go talk to that other guy, we'll know he's got an 8 or a 0. 925, caught several students soaping teachers' lounge windows. Students admitted that they were engaged in a senior prank. I instructed the students to clean the windows and to leave campus. The students involved were Daryl Gray, Nathan Gomber, and Yvonne Wong. I think I've met Daryl. Yeah, I've met Daryl. So Daryl's not one of the ones. So I've met Daryl, Hal, and Connie. So I haven't met a lot of these people. Yeah. The students' names have been given to Principal Parton. They're just doing a silly senior prank. Relax. Heard screams from east stairwell after calling 911. Found male teenager who apparently fell from stairs. Attempted to apply first aid. So that was probably Jake. I wonder if that number's important. Anybody going to be interested in why that's just going to be left there? An outboard. Okay, I don't know. This feels like it's going to help me, but I don't know how. I don't even know who those people are. I have a copier code, do I not? Copier is work. This is a copier, but I can't do anything with it. Okay, use another copier. Anything of interest? Yes. Senior final papers. What am I gonna look at? Am I looking at nobody? There we go. Hal Tanaka. Reminder. What does that say? Submit. I thought that was an E. Like the way they write the 3. It's like a backwards 3 as an E. That's what I thought that was. It is an S. It's just really weirdly written. Submit Hal Tanaka's senior paper to the POM Scholarship Foundation. Okay, so this is his final English essay. I'm kind of suspicious of Hal, to be honest. Etiquette is the art of communicating in a method that puts the receiver at ease and elicits a feeling of comfort. See, Jake was a bully. And Hal studies a lot. He's an exchange student. It feels like prime bully target. Etiquette is also essentially founded on reason. When studying etiquette, one must always be... See, that noise, that background noise. Makes me feel like someone's behind me. One must always be on the guard for incomplete or specious instruction. Just as several questionable lawyers have established many unreasonable laws, so likewise many teachers of this fine art have introduced unreasonable etiquette practice. Our main objective in etiquette is to adjust our behavior. This is our behavior? There's a lot of typos in this game, I feel like. Are they deliberate? Because that's doesn't feel deliberate. And it makes me question whether the other ones I thought were deliberate. Are they? I'm yawning a lot. I guess I'm a little tired. Our main objective in etiquette is to adjust our behavior in several distinct ways. One adjustment is in our behavior towards men, women, superiors, or equals, and those below us. For example, it would be downright rude to attempt to persuade a man or a woman equal to us. I need to finish reading that. Oh, no, I don't. Okay, so his final essay was on etiquette. Anyone else? Anyone else important? Just Hal's? See, suspicious. I didn't read files on everybody. Just Hal. Why would that be the case? What if someone was looking at me through the windows? It'd be so creepy. They're just donuts? Somebody put those donuts somewhere. They're gonna get stale. Come on now. Looks like a refrigerator. Okay. Looks like a nasty apple. Gray Enterprises posts third loss, stock tumbles. Gray Enterprises reported a $500 loss. A $500 million second quarter loss Tuesday, but CEO and founder Eugene Gray remained optimistic about his struggling company. We anticipate increased defense spending in the next year. Our new missile guidance system, Bright Aurora, will be online in 6 months, and we foresee accelerated growth from this new system. A recent Senate hearing examining possible leaks of classified information in the Paso del... Oh, I've been saying Paseo, it's Paso. It just came out of my mouth, supernatural. Paso del Mar company has soured many investors. Gray Enterprise stock has sunk almost 75% in the past year. Despite these setbacks, some analysts remain positive about Gray Enterprise's future. They're the most innovative developer in military hardware, said industry analyst Brenda Bombecker. If they can weather the current storm of mismanagement and loss, they'll do very well with Bright Aurora. Mr. Gray said his company will report a strong profit this year. Hey, Mr. Gray. Sure. I think I'm done in here. Hold on, is that a refrigerator? It is a refrigerator. God dang it. It is a refrigerator. I'm getting a call. I'm trying to answer it.
You better stop your nosing, or
I
it'll
barely
get
did anything.
way out of shape.
I've asked very few questions. Connie's still not back. Can I look what Connie's doing? Yeah, I can. Hey, how are you? I am fine. Man, I'm wearing glasses, and I'm struggling to see this blurry writing. Oh my god. I think you're the best student. Council president. I am the I'm the last person you'd ever expect a batter farm. That's what it looks like. I couldn't tell you. You might be wondering why I'm even sending this, and I wish I had a better, if you're gonna send this, you had to cut the top off. This would be weird. You might be wondering why I'm even sending this, and I wish I had a better explanation. So many times in the hallways we catch each other's eye, and it seems like we both want to say something, but we just keep walking. You with your friends and me alone. Yikes. Also, don't put feelings on someone else. He might be catching your eye, but not intentionally. Do not put feelings on someone else. You can tell him. You know, we catch eyes sometimes, and I really want to tell you something every time. Don't put feelings on him when you don't know. That's not good. There's so much I want to say to you. Every time I drive to or from school, it's like you're in the car with me, and that's creepy. No. And we have these amazing conversations. No. Do not tell him that. And I'm thinking, will this ever become true? Can you ever forgive me for what I did? Can I? What did you do? And also, I thought she was writing this to someone who she had like a crush on, but like didn't reciprocate, right? But I guess they know each other? I don't know. I'll have to figure out who she's talking to. And I'm thinking, will this ever become true? Okay, I want to explain, but a part of me knows that it's not safe and stupid to do. Sometimes I just can't keep it bottled inside me, and I want to scream it from the rooftops. Is this crazy? Am I? Quarter. Well, I'm gonna tell you right now, Connie. If you're writing a message... Oh, quarter. Back in the room. Don't write messages like that. Okay.
See ya.
He didn't have
See
anything
you
new to say
later,
to me.
Nancy.
Alright, we're gonna head back to Jimbo. Is this the maintenance room? It is. I don't have the password. I need to go back to the library to get the password for this. I made my hair a little weird. Okay. Geyser Gym. Why did I never realize? Okay, I do not know where I'm going. Half the time. Yeah, right there. I didn't see the sign. Is Connie over here? Be real funny to set that alarm off again.
Whoa, a new girl at school. Do you realize what destiny has brought you today? Yours truly, Hector Sanchez. But you can just call me the Hulk.
No. No, I won't do that. That's weird. How did you know I was new here?
How did you know I was new here?
Hey, you're talking to the man, the #1 football player in the state of Florida. I know all the beautiful girls at
I doubt
Paseo
it.
Del Mar High. Are you kidding?
Who do you play for? Oh, he had an 8 or a 0. He has both.
Who do you play for?
You are new around here. I play for the Manatees, one of the best teams in the state. I leave the others in the dirt, man. Soon it's college ball, and then the pros.
The voice actor?
Showtime.
The voice actor for this is hamming it up so much. Who are the manatees?
Who are the manatees?
Paseo Del Mar's mascot is a manatee. Don't tell me you're afraid of a little sea cow.
Me asking, who are the manatees? Does that mean I am afraid of a manatee? Well, actually, I'm afraid of them. Aren't they really dangerous? They're not real manatees, Nancy. Of course not. I know what to do if I come across them. They're not
Of course
real.
not. I know what to do if I come across a manatee.
Yeah, just sneeze and it'll swim away. Seriously, the Manatees are a great team at a great school. Everyone is cool, except for a few punks like Jake Rogers.
He's dead.
Jake Rogers?
I knew Jake, but I didn't hang out with him. Sorry, can't talk now. I gotta go to practice.
The
later.
minute Jake is mentioned, everyone doesn't want to. Where are you going? You gotta go practice, right? Go. I'll wait. Frickin'. No one. EV for EZ. See, this is some secret stuff again. But I couldn't tell you what. Eviphores. EV. My eye is itching. I'm blind. Let me do it now. That's my good eye. That's my bad eye. I'm like a little kid. I'm tired. Okay. I don't know. It doesn't look like it makes any word. Get crazy Rofiv 5. Maybe FIVE 5. 0. 3. Oh. Okay. I don't know what the heck this could possibly be a clue for. I am gonna write it down though. 5. 0. Look at me. I was like, it doesn't look like anything. Page. Book. Okay. Book. Page 305, I'm gonna guess. Try. Mistry. I was just stuck. If a... Is that an I? It's a Y? If anything happens to me, look in my chemistry book. Okay. Dude, Jake was out here about to be murdered, being a bully. Still, apparently, according to the other students, I mean, they could be lying. And he was on bulletin board duty. So he's out here putting all of these freaking clues out there in the most vague way possible. What was going on, Jake? Okay, we figured out a clue. Okay. Oh god, it's upside down. I'm gonna take a picture of it and just flip it. Because okay, I can read that one. Okay. To keep up his charade. Okay. What the frick is that? He did what it took to make the... Hold on. I can probably flip this in my phone. Let's see. You know... Oh, okay. It's flipped. Oh, look at that. Hold on. Oh, hold on. Frickin' focus. Look at that. It flipped, and it's legible. He did what it took to make the grade, even if it meant cheating to keep up his charade. Jake, why are you writing in riddles? Or like poems? That someone must hide reflects I have the hard... Okay, I'm using my phone and I'm flipping it. I have the hardest freaking time reading these backwards. The letters are even backwards. Like, you flip it the right way? I'll show... My freaking... Hold on. Oh. Okay. Let me just focus. See, the letters are even backwards. The H is not the right way. Okay. That someone must hide reflects... Is that dib? Dig? Hit? Big? Secret? Worn with great pride. That someone must hide reflects something secret. Worn with great pride. A symbol of kanji. So kanji is a type of my back ear. It just of Japanese lettering. Okay. Nowhere to turn to, nowhere to hide. Let the books in the library be your answer guide. Huh? Maybe me reading the books was a good idea. Or it might just be talking about the Braille one, specifically. Okay. We're gonna go back to... I want to see... Which way is Connie at? I think that's the way I just came. Yeah. Connie's gone. Where'd Connie go? She's just gone for good. Okay, study, student, okay. Library is... this way? We'll just keep turning until we find it. The key. Hey, now what the frick? Was that alarm that went off? Like someone ran out of here with a book or something. Scared the Jesus out of me. I wanna look. Don't do that with them. The library's really coming for me. Did a door close? What was that sound? Am I imagining things? I can't even go that way. I don't understand. Quarter. It's like all these desks. There's a conference room. Do I have a password for the conference room? It doesn't look like it. Okay. Things to remember me. The answer to my fate lies in the book. A matchbook behind Maxine's schedule holds the first step. Okay? My messages hold the remaining 18 steps. Oh, you know what? What is it? Where did I write it? NAL3. I'm not doing these steps in order. I'm gonna tell you right now. But it is telling me the steps. The elements tell the order. The letter and digit tell the direction. Oh, NA. I do not remember what that is. Feels like it's salt. Now I'm gonna have to look that up. It's sodium. So I don't know if it's not salt, but it's sodium. I retained some information. The letters and digits tell the direction. Left 3. Oh, NA is salt, left 3. And then I is I, and then U2. I am gonna have to write down every single one. I suppose I'll write in this one. I, and then U2. So be I, and then up 2. Thank you. That is, Jake was here, and then nobody picked up that paper. And that's what the other note meant when it said, up, down, left, right, something about reading something. So if I find all the notes, okay, just tell me what order it's in. My messages hold the remaining steps. The elements tell the order. The letter and the digit tell the direction. Okay, I'm gonna have to write down all of them and then decode that crap. Ah. Okay. We're definitely gonna do that next stream. Coin. Yeah, there's gonna be more books to read. What we're gonna do, I'm gonna save. So many clues. Save. No. What happened? What happened? So many clues. There. Save. Okay. I will be back on Friday. Yes, let me check my... Yes, Friday I will be streaming again. At 7:30 to 9 is my usual schedule. If you are in a different time zone than Central Time, you can check my schedule. My schedule is not currently set up because I have to change it. But the times are correct. The times for my stream are correct. The game is not correct. I do have to change it. But I will be streaming this on Friday, and from now on until we beat the game. And if you enjoyed it, please follow my stream at twitch.tv/discountmeat93. And if you want to check out my YouTube channel is linked down below, as well as my TikTok and my Twitter. So feel free to follow those. And I will see you guys. Can't use my mouse to end the stream without removing the game. So, okay. So I will see you guys on Friday. Make sure to join back, and thank you for joining today.